I looked into the darkest side of myself. I felt it too, it beat me against tomorrow. Trapped in time, another lifetime, I'm sure I'll make it, won't I? Lo and behold, or so I'm told, it turns out I was wrong all along. Sing for the summer, I gotta get out of here. These brooding badlands are crushing me, killing me. I'll soldier on until everything backfires. All I need to know is when I'll expire. Solace, I found no peace in the point of being human. The endless path, inconsequential, longest road to nowhere. I thought that if we'd band together, we'd break it down and make it through. Lo and behold, or so I'm told, it turns out I was wrong all along. I gotta get out of here. These brooding badlands are crushing me, killing me. I'll soldier on until everything backfires. All I need to know is when I'll expire. Summer, take each day as it comes. Sing for the summer, I gotta get out of here. These brooding badlands are crushing me, killing me. I'll soldier on until everything backfires. All I need to know is when I'll expire. All I need to know is when I'll expire. Sing for the summer, I gotta get out of here. Sing for the summer, I gotta get out of here. Sing for the summer, I gotta get out of here. Sing for the summer, I gotta get out of here.
As you can see, I'm in another ocean monument, and I'm taking it on so that I can try and, defeat the Guardians. And I've done a little slightly cheaty thing with this one, and that I've made sure that there is actually a sponge room by bringing over the camera account to double check to make sure that there is definitely a sponge room here, so I can get plenty more sponges, which is excellent. I've already got killed one of the Guardians. This sword, I've improved its quality by on the thing, so I've added extra sharpness to it, so it's even better than it used to be. I bet to actually drink some something. There we go. Oh, I'm drowning. There we go. Into the door frame. Excellent. So many door frames. Now I've got one more. I've been here before. I am going round in circles, and I'm saying a lot, which is unhelpful. Okay. What's round here? Anything round here? Nothing round here. Awesome. once I have killed the last guardian, I have to find out where it is, then I will be ready to... Oh, I'm definitely going around in circles here. This place doesn't get any easier to navigate. At least, though, I do have night vision on. I think maybe the one we haven't got is the one that's right up in the top room. Now I need to work out how to get to the top room. This is all... I feel like I'm definitely going around in circles here. We'll be back shortly. Well, I've managed to net myself 36 sponges from this sponge room, which is fantastic. That should help me do dry things out a lot quicker. Well, would you believe it? There was a second sponge room right next to the first, so I can get even more sponges, which is fantastic. We are going to be in business, I reckon. Well, I've now got my sponges drying up in these things, and what you will have noticed, and it'll be increasing as I speak, is that I'm putting an counter in this episode, because in the last episode I released a kind individual pointed out that I a lot, and that's perhaps a little distracting. Well, he didn't say that, but that was the gist. I'm aware that I sometimes get like brain farts, and after that comment and then watching it back, I was like, oh, actually, yeah, it's something that I guess I overlook and ignore to a certain extent. It's not something I notice about myself anymore, because I do it so often. It's just this vocal tick, and it just happens. So yeah, I'm going to try and wean myself off saying all the time. Maybe what I need to do is be a little bit more prepared with what I want to say before I start talking. So yeah, we'll see how many times in this episode I say I've already recorded a couple of little bits for this, and I know I've definitely ummed in this one. I'm not going to say that anymore. Now we are counting the noticeable verbal tics. I did it without even thinking just then. Christ. This is going to be tricky. So maybe I'll just make the rest of the episode time lapses. I started off with a time lapse. Maybe the best way to get through an episode is just time lapse everything, and then I don't have to talk, and you won't have to hear me say all the time. Well, I've started to mess about with Botania a bit, trying to make where is it? Vial of gills, which seems fairly straightforward. We need to make a botanical brewery. To do that, we make some living rock, which I've managed to do by making these pure daisies, using a petal apothecary. You chuck these white mystical petals that you get from you get them from the white mystical flowers, which you find about the place, which is fairly straightforward. Then mana steel. I've managed to get some mana steel from cultivating some chickens. So we get the mana steel chicken from a ghast tier chicken and an iron chicken, and then the ghast tier chicken came from blaze rod chicken and bone white chicken, and so on and so forth. You can click through those and find where you want to go. The bit that I'm now struggling with is getting a mana pearl. We need a mana pool. Chuck an ender pearl in, get it mana. I'm struggling to get any mana. I've copied this setup that BOO had in one of his videos, one of the Fullcraft guys, and I can't get it to work. So if anyone knows how to do Britannia, please help, because I am really struggling with that. I've spent absolutely ages messing about trying to get this done. That's just turned into a dead bush. Why is that turned into a dead bush? What is occurring that has just turned that into a dead bush? Have I missed something? Is there something I'm supposed to... Are they supposed to be planted on something special? Do they need watering? What's going on? Also, what's going on with that? That looks weird. Looks very weird. Anyway, distracted. I have zero idea what I'm doing with this. I've tried researching it, but like I'm really struggling with the basics for that one. The book, the Britannia book that we've got here, I'm probably doing something really simple wrong, but I'm really struggling with that, so I'm going to leave that be for the moment. The reason why I was doing that is because I wanted to breathe underwater. I tried the traditional method of trying to fish up a puffer fish, so I could just make an ordinary potion. So brewing stand, we need to make some more night vision. Yeah, but the problem with that is that fishing, there's a lot more different types of fish in this, so the chances of getting a puffer fish are greatly reduced, which is aggravating. So I've spent some time fishing, but it's reasonably tedious, and I tried building an AFK fish farm, and that didn't work because for whatever reason the mechanics in Fullcraft are obviously slightly different to vanilla and the bog stand. It's probably something to do with doors, because the doors are a little different, I believe. There we go, night vision potion. We can get on with what we're doing over at the Atlantis. So here we go. Here we are in Atlantis. Yeah, this is the little fishing farm thing I made, but it doesn't work, so I've given that one up. Breathing underwater is just not something I'm going to be able to do at this moment in time, which is a shame, but I guess I'll survive. I've just got a lot to dig out for not being able to breathe underwater. Having the extra sponges will really help. I've just been... Let's have a drink of this. Oh, there we go. Bit of night vision so I can actually see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do here is just start placing sponges, and there we go. And what I'll do is, now that I've got loads of these, I don't have to do them like do some and then come back and then do some more and then come back. I can just get it all done. Keep placing these until I've got it completely. Yeah, it's much more straightforward, not having to go backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. This'll work a treat. It does help if I place things properly. Obviously, I've only gone as far as here for the moment. We've still got a lot of building to do, but maybe having the sea level this side low to the glass will give me somewhere to breathe, perhaps. So yeah, it should work.
First cousins to wed on the eve of the battle. I hear the fear, I feel the death rattle. I hear the guns, silence for miles around. I hear the guns, silence for miles around and around. Tried to keep you, I even married you. You walked me down the aisle of death. Time and space intertwined, your child was born when young lies. Waves of blue before a white wedding. To the nothing, ivy wet. 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 To the nothing, ivy wet.
Well, that is probably going to be about it for this episode. I've turned the counter off because I think I've made my point. I've been editing this together and thought I'd record this last little bit afterwards. With the counter, I got 90 ums in a 12-minute window of me recording. So that works out about 1 every 8 seconds, which is really, really far too much. I'm really going to have to spend some time practicing not making noises. See, I just do it without even thinking. It is a complete unintentional thing. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to wean myself off all this unnecessary umming and ahhing. But for now, I'm going to a little bit more and say goodbye for this episode. If you like the video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see some more of what I'm up to, please subscribe. Any comments or feedback that you have is appreciated, even if it is just to highlight the fact that I say far too much. Thank you, and bye bye then.